Oh, hi guys, I've just finished the Tour Divide northbound 2023 solo, and I just wanted to share the tire change and how I did. Actually, I changed my tires twice, the rear tire. So in the field I just change it just normal, and I don't have to worry about the carbon dioxide, those inflator things, or heavy duty compressor. All I use is my hand pump. What I use actually is this guy, you see, resin. This is there are two versions of it. One is high pressure, the other one is the high volume. I have both of them, but I just got the high volume for this trip because I was using 29 by 3 and at some point 29 by 2.8. Then I couldn't find anything in the 2.8 range or 3 range. Then I got from a shop 29 by 2.6 for the rear. Now I finished it. I came home and I just want to put the old one back so I can basically save the other one for either other trips or yeah, for other trips. So I'm just going to show you how I change it without any tools other than just a soapy water and just a hand pump, and the beads, they just go in really nice. Generally I didn't have any problems so far. So I'm just gonna start how I do it. So of course you have to just clean up the rim a bit in case if it is muddy or whatnot, but other than that, if it is just the dust, should be okay. But I'm just gonna clean up the dust and then open my toolbox, see if there is any the items that I carried. I hope they are there. Okay, further ado, I'm gonna start. Yeah. Always carry a rag with you, something, and if you don't carry, don't worry about it. You will find a bunch of them on the side of the road. I usually use them and just leave them there where I found it. I don't have the dishwashing liquid, the soap. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just go to the kitchen and get some. You don't need a lot, just a little bit inside, and maybe a spray pump. Then add some water. Just make sure the tire and the bead and everything is really slimy. So then the tire will just go in really nicely, and when you start pumping it, you will see everything will just fit into the bead and whatnot. So this is the tire that I got from a bike shop. I think, where was it? After Steamboats maybe, or no? I think I got it. No, it was in. Jeez, I can't even. Yeah, I can't remember right now. It was further down. It wasn't at the Steamboats. There we go. So the old one is out, for example, and what I do actually is just do some cleanup a bit. This is the same water bottle I used for 2 months on the trip. You see, I even didn't use normal rim tape. I use tuck tape, which is for applying Tyvek outside of the homes, and that's what we have in Canada or States. Tuck tape. It is unbelievable sticky, and I put 2 coats, and I just used it for 2 months. No leak at all. I even don't use stands or whatnot, but I just put it just in case if I get a puncture, but it doesn't leak at all. It's like 100% tight, not 99, 100. The front one I only inflated once in 2 months, and I never had anything in it. Okay, I have to go and get some soap in it. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so any dishwashing soap is gonna work. Put this one on, shake it. This is the old one. I'm just gonna use the same thing before I started the trip. But it really doesn't matter, you can use brand new. In your case it's gonna be brand new most likely, or if you have, let's say, if you have to repair your tire, sometimes what happens is the side wall, if it gets kind of damaged, then you can basically put a boot and sew it and put an inner tube and done with it. I've done it before. I had a cut on the sidewall and I had to put a boot, sew it with a nice waxy thread, and that's it. You can even use your dental floss for that, like the heavy duty ones. It will work. So in this stage, I'm just gonna add some spray it a bit, and it's just gonna fit in really nicely. Okay, the first part is in. So before I start the other part, let's spray some soapy water, maybe to the side, inside. So I'm gonna start opposite side of the valve, and I'll just go through the valve. Oh, the other thing is make sure there is enough space. Basically, how we create the space is the tire should be in the middle, and then that way you will have enough area for the tire just to go in. If it is like tight outside, it becomes really tight to put the rest of it. So in this case I'm using the WTB Ranger 3.0. It's 29. Okay, here is the final part. You see how easy it is? Boom, it's done. Now I should be able to basically inflate the tire right away. I put some extra. I haven't seen any problems with the soapy water and then the using the tubeless sealant. It didn't really affect anything. Okay, so that's it. To be honest with you, the whole process takes 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. Taking the tire out and putting a new one in, that's it. 10-15 maximum. But again, before the trip I practiced this one a lot, and I mean a lot. The same tire went in and out, in and out, in and out. Ooh, maybe 30 times. Different tires, different settings. I just wanted to see what the 2.6, 235 will be like. So I tested and I play with it. Now it's perfectly okay. Sometimes the air just leaks from somewhere. Just make sure you find it. Otherwise you'll be just pumping all day long. Leaking from somewhere. Yeah, it's coming. You see the bubbles? You see the bubbles? So it's just seeding right now. Actually, it's going to be tight now. That's it. This is the hand pump with the floor pump capabilities. I just love it. It even didn't pop because it's lubricated really well. I didn't hear any sitting to the bead line, but it's all good. That's it. I might just pump it a bit more later, but for now, for the demonstration purposes, I'm not gonna bother with it. So it's done. As you see, it just set perfectly. That's it. Whatever time it took, but I don't think it took more than 10 minutes. Now at this point, what you can do actually is deflate the tire and put your favorite solution, Stans, Makov, Orange, or whatever the brand is, and then it will hold well. But I'm telling you, I don't need to be honest with you. In the city, I don't bother with it. If I get a puncture, then I'll just find the solution and just maybe put a liquid at that point. But if I am traveling, most likely I will add the fluid. I just carry it just a little bit as a precaution, so I don't have to carry a lot of it. But that's it.